Hi kiddos, Mrs. Gershon here. We're going to continue working on endings this week. Now it's interesting because as you look through our list, you'll recognize that you should notice that all of our endings that we're adding on are an ED this week, right through our whole list of words. But the interesting thing is that ED added onto a word doesn't always make the same sound. Sometimes you will hear the D sound, like our header up here. Sometimes you'll hear the id sound, and sometimes you'll actually hear a T sound at the end of that word, even though you're adding ED. So we're going to be organizing our words this week based on the sound that you hear at the end of the word when you add ED. So let's go through our list, and as I'm saying them, start to be thinking and listening for those ending sounds, even though it's all ED this week. All words in the past or things, actions that have happened in the past, you need to be listening for the sound that you hear at the end of the word, and that's how you'll be organizing your words this week. So right up in the first column we have prayed, jumped, needed, screamed, turned, passed, clean, dusted. Then we have waited, loaded, snowed, melted, missed, mailed, handed, yelled. Then we have picked, rained, walked, bumped, started, twisted, dressed, and asked. So as we start to organize these words into groups, let's do a couple of our words that just have the D sound when you add ED onto the word. So I'm looking at my first bold word, prayed, waited, or picked. So prayed, after you hear the A sound in pray, when you add ED, you're just hearing D, prayed. For our id sound, when you add ED on the end of the word, we're looking at the word waited. You hear id at the end, waited. And then for our last header, you're actually going to hear a T sound at the end. Like in the word picked, you actually hear a T sound even though you're ending an ED on the end of that word. So 3 different sounds for the ending ED. Now let's just look at this next row right here. We have jumped, I hear the T sound there. Loaded, I hear the ID sound. And then rained, I hear the D sound. So even though they're all ED, they're making different sounds. I'm actually not going to continue to go through the rest of the words. I really want you to say them and hear that sound at the end and try laying them on your own, and I will come around and check your sort for you. So now it's time to get our scissors and get cutting, and happy sorting.